hub and we get started. And if you want to go back to the island, you can, of course.
Right, so now it's just the necessary prep. And nothing else.
That was a masterclass in clandestine reconnaissance. And you have a tab, too, no? Now to business. Come over to the screen and I will give you this.
But I must admit, when I got some money together and I was able to buy the Kosatka to start with, which was obviously a lot of money to buy and partly renovate.
Without these, the whole operation is pointless. Now, the only man apart from Mr. Rubio who has the codes is head of security. A tough cookie, as you Americans say. But lucky for us, this cookie has serious party habit. Today is our chance. He is in Los Santos making mess in Mr. Rubio's penthouse at Diamond Casino. If we are clever and sneaky, perhaps we do this without alerting anyone.
Yeah, well, sod that, I going guns blazing, I'm afraid. Yeah, I mean, when I bought that... No, shut up, Pavel.
My submarine, I knew I had found a kindred spirit. Someone who would climb the mountain just to see if it could be climbed, yes?
Yeah.
More importantly, to see the vast amounts of money waiting at the top, huh?
Yeah. Let me have a talk of bloody World of Edgeways. When I first bought that, it was a lot of money, and to build it from the Kosatka to buy the Sparrow, then to buy the weaponized weapons for the Sparrow and everything else, it really takes a lot of money, and you need the money coming in to be able to do those things. So if they've reduced what you can do, it's going to make it really, really difficult. So I'm just hoping that the community on this is going to accept me now I'm a bit higher on, and I'm going to be able to actually do some of these heists or raids or whatever you want to call them, and actually be more of the community, because if I do this and I'm not part of the community and it's just going to be a case of login dead, I'm not really going to get the full potential out of the game, to be honest.
Just purchase a penthouse and you'll be
Well, as I say, it's all fair in love and war, but I mean, you get gunned down, it's part of the game. I ain't bothered about being killed. I just want to be involved more, but I just get the impression that people want to kill you and they're not actually interested in working with you as a team to get anything. I mean, there are people out there, obviously, that will, but the majority of people that I've come across so far don't. But I suppose we'll see now I'm 100 and we'll see how it goes. But if a lot of people at the start had told me what to expect and what to do, I'd have worked out a lot quicker how to get to this level. But no one did. It's been all self-sufficient work out myself. No YouTube videos, no tutorials, I've worked out myself. I've had to do.
Good. Now we find Mr. Rubio's suite. Look for the big one with armed guards.
No, that one would be better. More of an instant kill. He did a kind of a double wobble, didn't he?
Well, as my uncle would say, they also cannot hear you when they are dead. A wise saying, but the guards on the inside will be very much alive.
I thought it normally automatically enters you.
Fuck you! ¡Muérase, imbécil!
Use the photograph I sent you to identify the man.
¡Se le acabaron las vidas, hijueputa! ¡Al suelo! ¡Imbécil!
Yeah, the photo. Nothing there then. Get down. Stay down. Well, shooting at me. Didn't aim properly. Am I better going through here?
Let me show you some real southern hospitality on the house. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Get out the way, item on the floor.
What's happening?
Tengo que recargar. Dije que no se me acerque, gonorrea.
I haven't got gonorrhea.
¿Quiere chupar lirio, hijo?
Get out of it. Bugger off. Trying to shoot at me.
Oh god, what are you gonna do to me?
Nothing.
Oh shit.
No, don't do it. Seriously.
I'm not gonna hurt you. Calm down.
Please, I'm just a working girl.
Okay, where are we? So this might be at the wrong side. Sometimes you can choose the wrong side. So it might be on this side, just on the hope that I don't get my head blown off now. Haha. Puto, eh? You watch him kill me.
Yeah, you're fucking dead now.
Get out of it, you bugger. I went up to him, but yet the computer made me go past him. Huh? Okay, so I've got that.
Good. Now get out of there and get some distance from the casino.
When I remember which way. And let's see if we can manage it without getting killed.
You fucking loser.
I'm a loser?
Get me out of here.
Well, why did you come then?
Die, fucking asshole.
Oh dear, that's not very good, is it?
Holy shit.
Okay, let's have a bit of
I'm out of
fun.
fucking bullets. Hang on. Duck.
Failed.
He's been hit. Screw you.
How dare you? Stay down. So now we're outside here. Normally you can make it all the way to your helicopter before they come for you.
Them, I think.
Hopefully I will manage to get this thing airborne before they come for me. Normally I do, and I do not fail. And true be it, I did not. So there, sorry police officer, I couldn't help myself. Heading back to my Kosatka. Oh, that's because I lost the cops here. And then he says, don't bring it back, you'll get it next time you come past. That is now.
No need to drop that off. I can get it when you are next here.
Yeah, which is now. Is it the plasma cutter? Can't remember, to be honest. Oh, clever. I was right. Covered in red paint. Must be a good artist. It's going to be quite commemorative, really, to record this. It's going to be the last one before the changes.
Ordinary hacking tools is out of the question, so we have only one option. We find the fail-safe tool. This is the backup which allows for reconstructing Mr. Rubio's fingerprints in emergency, and there is only one in existence, kept safe on the mainland by his head of cybersecurity. This and only this will allow us to hack the system. But first things first, we find his archives. Head to the coordinates
And I know exactly where they are. I could go automatically. I've done it so many times. But I choose to do what you told me. So land my helicopter right here.
location of the archives is rotated every few weeks.
Idiot.
The current location is documented on the computer system in this warehouse.
Run past
Avoid
here.
surveillance cameras or destroy them.
Here.
It will be guarded in there. You avoid the cameras, you keep element of surprise, yes?
Disable the camera. It's only really for a short time because it only gives you, what, 2 seconds warning? Like, you know, you go in there, and as soon as you come in, maybe within 2 seconds, they know you're there anyway, so it really only gives you a surprise to maybe shoot 2 men, maybe, if you're lucky. 1, 2 at a push.
Being Mr. Rubio's head of cybersecurity is a busy job. There are offshore account transfers to manage, hidden servers to maintain, social media websites to infiltrate. If we do this correctly, it may be some time before they realize what we have taken.
I see.
Find the computer. We must get inside and get the location of the archives. I know what you're thinking. Hacking into a cybersecurity system is like pissing into the wind, yes? Well, if I were American, I would agree with you.
Would you?
It worked. We have the location of the archive.
We certainly have. Now, is it going to be the one under, I think it's the one under the bridge, is it? Or is it going to be the one that's, the other end? It's a bit of an awkward bugger to get to. If it's under the bridge, those cameras under the bridge, they don't work anyway, even if you run into one. And to be honest with you, I don't actually know where the switch is to turn it off. I never found it out. Probably it's close, I just never bothered, I just rush in and get it done. But the one under the bridge, they don't see you anywhere. Like, I know if you go to the one that's near the ocean, ocean front, you go to that one. If you go into those, if you go to that building with that server and the cameras, loads of men come after you. Strange, but true. Crash landing. Sorry, homeless people, do not worry.
There will be CCTV here as well.
There is, but like I said, they don't see you. Straight over here,
Sweet Jesus.
they don't even know you're here. So it's kind of stupid that they've got the cameras right there low pointing at you, and you just fall off and go straight in the door,
Looking for will be the size
and
of a
you get
credit
no
card.
trouble.
Look for something with antennae.
Strange. Swoop in, swoop out.
Find it? I strongly suggest you do not wait around.
I think this one at this location is probably the easiest one because no matter what you do, they still don't get you. They don't see you. They don't do anything. It's odd. I mean, if you run out, even if you run out from there, I've run up the stairs and nothing, no activation or anything. Odd. But you go to the one near the ocean front, it sees you. Hordes of men come for you, and I mean hordes. I mean, obviously, a really experienced player would probably find it a laugh. They'd probably down them all easy. But maybe a less experienced, like my first time when it happened, I thought, shit, they're... But the amount of times I've done this, I have got a lot better at doing this. A lot better. Certainly a lot more experienced. Whether I'm as quick as other people doing it, I don't know. As far as I'm concerned, certain things you do in this, time, you just can't do anything. It doesn't matter how good you are. Still takes the time.
And the most important way will be to destroy all vehicles, weapons, and equipment.
Sometimes, no matter how much time it takes you just have to go along with it because there's no other time to do it. About halfway through 100 already, look. I think I only turned 100 today, and I've only been on it maybe a couple of hours after 100. So I'm already halfway to 101. Bloody hell. Alright, let's see what's next. Is it the cutting torch? Yeah. I'm leaving the Kosaka thing to last, mainly because normally when I go in, I've got Sarah in that lets me do it, and while I go into the sub to do all the work inside, she stays outside on the chopper. So when the choppers come for me, like sometimes is it 4 or 6 choppers come for you, she just dams them all. I go to the surface, get in the plane, return back. Quick.
A clever approach, but with one problem. Stainless steel grate on the entrance. We will need cutting torch to get through this underwater. Many construction sites have them. Should be easy to find. Only one complication will be the armed guards. Apparently, such equipment is often stolen in this town.
I see. Yeah, well, normally when I go with Sarah to do it, she normally stay outside in the chopper, down in the chopper, putting them down. I'll surface, get in the chopper and return back to the Kosaka. Easy, done. Obviously at the minute she's doing a lot of stuff in her club at the minute, so she, when you do this on your own, it's not particularly difficult as such. I mean, you can put the choppers down. It's not as if it's hard to do. It's just not as convenient.
Construction sites. If you wear hard hat, everyone assumes you are supposed to be there.
Ah, bollocks for that.
Lying in the open, it will be in storage somewhere, a toolbox or something. Or perhaps this is time to practice staying out of sight of armed guards. So, I deduce from the sound of gunfire that you have not gone for the stealthy approach.
Fire first, ask questions later. But again, normally when I go in here, Sarah would go in while I stand guard on the chopper for the enemies that come. But careful, or you're going to end up blowing your own chopper up. Careful. Get it put down before you crash it. Stay down. Stay down, sir. The one that goes in the corner. It's either this one or the one at the top normally. There you go. So get in the helicopter before these men come in a car. No. Normally at this point I would be taking these out while Sarah's getting the torch. But I'm not taking no chances. I probably could do it, but I'm trying to do this for time efficiency and effectiveness rather than prancing about making it look pretty. I just want to get in, get out. Just see if I can do it within an hour or less. I don't think it'll be less, but as good as I can.
Ours is a strange business, Captain. We work so hard to get new weapons, vehicles, equipment, and then afterwards we destroy it all. The only way to be safe, not sorry.
Oh,
Yes?
didn't go.
Mr. Rubio will finish it.
Of course he will. And we're back in. So I think it's the weapons and the Kosatka, which are the two that I really do not like doing, mainly because Sarah normally helps me do this, not because I can't do it, it's just for convenience and easiness. So on this occasion, obviously, Sarah's not with me, so I'm having to do it on my own, which is no problem. It's just not as convenient. Because again, normally when I go inside to get the weapons and I come out, the choppers that come for you, she's normally there in the chopper waiting, so as soon as they arrive she shoots them down. Done. And you get like maybe between 4 and 6 come after you. So if I can do that, I think it's going to be the Avenger one, that's alright then. Not so bad. Easiest one I think. Just take that off so it doesn't home in. So this is is it that one? No, of course it's not the weapons, is it? It's the Kosatka. Sorry, miles away. I thought it was the weapon one. When you do the one that's on the top of the buildings, the Sasha's building or the one next to it, it's not hard to do as such, it's just a ball ache, but it's great when you go inside, because I was like chucking a Molotov cocktail and burning everything. You get the into the weapon safe, get the weapons, and you get out. All that's relatively straightforward, but when you get outside, getting back in your chopper, if you've gone above, is not particularly difficult, but by the time you get in your chopper and you're airborne, they're shooting at you, and it's very unlikely that you can get away. So normally when Sarah obviously wanted to do it for the first time, at the time I think she was only 13 or 13 coming up 21, and she wanted to do it, and I said, well wait, 23, 26 I think she got to eventually, and said, right, we're going to do it then. And then we worked out that because she was doing it on her own, she was getting killed in all these locations I've mentioned. So I said, I'll tell you what, I'll go in and you stay outside. Only because they're going inside, she'd probably likely die because she wasn't that experienced, and her health obviously wasn't that great, so one shot basically kill her more or less, and her weapons are quite standard. So I said, well, you stay outside on the chopper and you down everything that comes for you, and I'll go inside and do the missions for you, which is what we did. And then vice versa, when it's my turn, I'll go in and do that to do her, then I'll stay in the chopper and do it for her, vice versa. But whenever one more she wants to do it, and it works out. It's great. So it's really convenient when you've gone in with someone and you can do it together, and you just see how convenient and easy it is to do when you haven't got that person. Again, it's not difficult, it's not hard, it's just inconvenient and a damn right ball ache if you make a mistake. Because you've got to do it all again, and it's a bit of a ball ache, to be honest. But if I'm honest with you, the Sparrow is definitely my most favourite helicopter because it's just multiple rapid fire missiles. When you get the Buzzard, which took me a while to earn, but I did earn it, 1.7 million or 1.75 million is great. Only has 2 missile shots, and obviously you can change between cannons and whatnot. The only difference I like between the two, the Buzzard and this, is the Buzzard may only have 2 missile shots, but it is a lot more sturdier. It can take a lot more damage. You don't have to worry about, I won't say a crash landing, but a bit of a bump landing like that would cause damage to that Sparrow. It would cause damage to it, even if it's only minor, when the Buzzard can handle it a bit more. Oh, surfing, big wave. So yeah, it would be great if the Sparrow was as strong as the Buzzard. But the Buzzard is stronger, even though it's only got 2 shots. And also, I actually think it's maybe just slightly faster than the Sparrow. I don't know relating to all the other helicopters. I think just propel it just that little bit faster. And I think it's a lot more manoeuvrable. It might not be as agile as the Sparrow, but I think it's more stable. Because I don't think the Sparrow is very stable when you're in these conditions fighting against enemies, when you need to make a hard right brake turn, or you need to evade a missile. It might be, the Sparrow is very nimble and it can move very quickly, but sometimes you can lose control yourself and balls it all up. Now, why I was going to say why I'm diving down. It seems to be like jumping in the water. Yeah, the Sparrow is maybe not as tough and robust to handle such a heavy turn, avoiding missiles, and you either end up crashing or it can't stabilise itself when the Buzzard can. But yet the Sparrow's got rapid fire missiles, which is brilliant really. Whether you're up against PvP or NPC or anything in game, they're pretty much stuffed.
To make it inside? I cannot tell from sonar. This thing is impressive. It will be small enough to carry a box of wires and switches and so on.
You're going to kill me now. Is he there, or is the gas guy there? No, there's a guy there with gas, isn't he? Oh, he is there. Oh, you bugger. Tried to trick me, didn't you? Can you say, is he there? Right, not gonna have me down. Hopefully I can do this in one go. Hopefully. No matter, look how balls it up. Normally these guys here get me. So I'm not taking any chances. And it's not on the desk here. Bugger it, means I've got to go deeper. Shit. And normally there isn't anybody around here, so I should be okay unless they're at the bottom of the stairs, which they can be. Nope, thank God for that. They're stood in the doorway. Yes, they are. Guy around here. Yes, there is. die. Now there's a little guy around this corner, because I did this once and there's a guy stood on that corner. And I've never seen him stood there, and I'm thinking, hey, you bugger. And he was stood on that corner. I thought, you bastard. Oh, I've not hit here for a bit. Last time I did this, he got stuck behind that box. And he was going backwards and forwards and backwards. Oh, behave yourself, what's he doing? He's going backwards and forwards in that box for ages. And I couldn't get him out, and I thought, you freaking nuisance. Couldn't get him out. He was stuck. I was ever so annoyed. He just kept going backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards. It just stuck, no matter what I did. I thought, I'll kill myself then. And when I killed myself to come back in, he was still doing it. And I thought, ah, bloody hell. So it's good that that ended quite quickly there, because I was getting a bit worried, especially if I'm recording it. Now this is the bit normally where Sarah helped, and I think I'm going to need that if I'm going to be up against these choppers. But normally Sarah helps me do this. She's not here to do it, so it's not help that I can't do it, just help that it's just convenient. So they'll be down now. Should have intercepted them by now. Under the water, swimming. Swimming under the water. It's annoying when I've had to do this, because you've got to park your chopper or plane or further away. So if you've been on the boat, obviously you can leave sooner, but then you've still got to get back to your Kosatka, so it's just a ball like having to do it this way, really.
Welcome back to the surface, Captain. Just in time for the incoming helicopters. Get the deflector back to me.
Right, now I'm taking no chances with these guys. Keep missing you, bugger. That's it. Throw it away. Don't you hit my chopper. No, I'm going to attempt to get in and get where I can. And this is probably where they're going to shoot me down. Well, I do surprise myself. For the sake of the video, that's the first time I've done those two choppers and survived. I hate stopping around to get them. I don't need to. It's just having more timing. I'm trying to do this in the quickest and most efficient way. Which means I need to via area. Music. Don't get me wrong, I only turn the music off. I don't mind music, I love music. But it's not because I can't concentrate or anything, it's just if I want to say something, You've got the rotor blades making a noise. You've got the sound of the mission doing its tune. No. And then if my dog decides to bark, I've got to either edit that out later or shut her up. So if that's the Kosaka done, I think it's just the weapon loadout, and I must admit, that's the one that I really am not a fan of, especially if it's on that Sasha's building, because again, it's not hard to do, it's just a ball ache if you make a mistake. Like I've just done back there with them choppers, that actually is the first time out of, I've done this 20 plus times, that's the first time I've actually shot at them successfully without being blown up. So I've actually done it on a recorded video. Whoa, whoop whoop. So I just hope that when I do get the weapons, I'm going to do it successfully and I'm not going to balls it up. But it'll be good when I've recorded this, because I'll get to see what the bonds are giving me and how much money I'm going to get by myself. Like the first video I said I was going to do it more experienced, this is the video now. So we'll see how much I get from doing it solo, as opposed to when the changes come, and we'll see how much we get then solo. As long as it's not that much different, or not a massive loss, I don't think it'll bother me that much, to be honest. But I think if you're going to go in to do this heist, unless you're going to get 1 million, it's not worth doing it. I think once I went in and I got 970,000, I think. And I thought to myself, that was a waste of time. I just felt good like doing this video as I am, with no edits. There is no editing on this video. All it is when it stops and plays again, it's just so I can join the videos on, because it'll only record so many, is it 15 minutes or whatever each time? And I know it could go on longer if I wanted it to, but I'd just choose to link them up rather than let it continue recording, because if I do happen to record it and it does happen to bottom out, I can't loop it, I'll have to start recording it again and I might lose footage. So stopping it every so often just maintains that I get complete footage of each prep and the main without it cutting off. But this is done with no edits, no editing whatsoever. All that'll be done is the video linked together, posted. No changes, no editing, nothing.
When it comes to our weapons supply, we must leave no paper trail. And you know the easiest way to have no paper trail? Stealing. I have identified a group bringing in a shipment of unregistered weapons.
So even though this might not be live, this is as good as live, because it's happening right now. It's like 5 to 7 at night here. So it's live. It's live. It's recorded live. So. But it's not live as in live on YouTube live, but it is recorded without edit. I bet it is the Sasha's building, isn't it? I didn't, yeah, I hoit it. Yes, I know I am. It's also a ball ache when you try to land this thing. And the only way I found out is the most effective way is by landing it on those 2 spells, if you can manage to do it. Or as close to that as you can get. Don't cut my head off. That hasn't happened, by the way, but it could do. Now normally if it works out for me, I mean you could go in there guns blazing and kill everybody, but normally I go in there with a Molotov cocktail and chuck one of them.
Okay, this shipment will be kept separate from the regular weapons. Look for gun locker somewhere. It may be hidden.
Just listen to all them screams. Ooh, aren't I a horrible person? Burn, baby, burn! Burn, baby, burn! I'm a motherfucker. Ooh, who's shooting at me? How dare you? Hasn't the fire got here yet? Are you all dead? Oh dear. Toast. Still, and it's all over. Oh, you're left. Are you lucky? You were the only one that was left. Aren't you lucky? But you're all down. That's it. One Molotov cocktail, one shotgun shell.
Check for computer. These systems often have remote locking.
Now, this I normally find a ball ache to do. Now, very rarely do I get it right on my first try. Very rarely do I get this right. My God, I don't believe it. Again, that's the first time I've ever got that right on my first go. Without fail. And I'm recording it. And it's unedited. Wow. I've never got that right first time. Normally it takes me at least 2 or 3 attempts.
The kind of people who have cache of unmarked weapons will try very hard to kill you when you steal them. Move fast and watch out. You know, Capitan, in my youth, I would use personal weapons on operations such as this. Let me tell you.
Not looking forward to this really, because I know I've got to damn the choppers before I even attempt to get in man, because they'll have me.
I learned my lesson. Nothing personal. Nothing with receipts. Nothing with history. Everything new. Everything clean.
And I'm not going to use the homing rocket, because every time I've used it before, none of them ever hit him. Oh, whoopsie, there he goes. I've used rockets before and they never hit. Don't think I was going to hit him then. There's another one coming. Shit. Whee! We'll get you, fucker. Oh, maybe a walk. Right, let's have some fun here. can't hit you. I'll have you playing, risking getting on. Bugger it, I'm gonna try it. You watch him shoot me down. Well, even if he doesn't, I'm making a run for it. Don't need to waste any time doing it. Just get out of there. Depends on them shots as well. Sometimes I'm really good at them shots. Sometimes I hit the pilot straight away. When I do the heist like before, sometimes in the come for you, I hit the pilot straight away and I'm like open-eyed looking at them thinking, wow, how the hell did I manage that? Then other times I can't. Other times I'm trying with all the weapons you'd expect me to hit a chopper with and I can. Other times I do it with a handgun. So go figure. Depends. So I'm right, that should be the last part, isn't it? Yeah, right, so before I do that, I'm gonna stock up on snacks and goodies before I go. Get the weapon here. When you get stuck through doors, that's annoying. Get through the bloody door, you stupid man. Get the gun here. Beer there. And I know in there there's the rocket launcher. You can go in there, but you can't use a rocket. You can't use it anyway because you've only got to use the weapons that they provide for you anyway, so it doesn't really make a difference. But you could get it for reference. But right. So now we've got everything set there. Right. So final prep by myself. 1.8 mil. God, he should have been with me to get loads of that. Yep, all on me on. Let's just hope I can do it on my first go with no balls up. Doesn't really matter, to be honest, because I won't be doing that anyway. Night, I like night better. I don't normally get suppressors, but I will do because I did try it once without them, and it didn't really make that much difference, to be honest, unless they're close to you. But yeah, so straight in, no editing. I'll obviously record this across, link it together, push it straight on. No changes, nothing taken out. And we'll find out how long it took me. But it is it's quite annoying to think that if I had been with somebody else, or Sarah, 1.2 million for the bearer bombs and 1.8 million for the rest, but
You know what I like about you, boss? You're never afraid to return to the scene of the crime. Even if it involves underwater drainage pipe, it's just up ahead.
I mean the 1.8 million, I mean even if two people go in together and you fill your bags, your two bags filled together is not going to top 700,000 or 800,000 or thereabouts, depending on what you've got. So if you get the other main prize, you're still looking on your own. You're probably losing out on 500,000, and that 500,000 or whatnot that you get because somebody's with you, most of that goes to them anyway. So in actual fact, most of the time, unless depending on what the item is that you're going for, it's actually better going off on your own, to be honest, because you actually get more of it, because bringing someone with you to do it, that extra prize money that you would expect to get because you were someone else goes to them. So you're still getting exactly the same as if you were on your own. No different, really. You might have gained maybe a couple of 100,000, 3 maybe at a push. Is it really worth it?
God rest his soul. So, next up, swimming pool maintenance.
I just hope I can do this in one take without cocking it up. Bearing in mind, I don't actually need to wait for my partner or do anything with them, because I'm literally just in and out on my own, so it shouldn't really be a problem. Oh shit, did I get him in time? Just.
Be careful in this area. Mr. will know you are not one of them, no matter what uniform you are wearing.
I was aiming, but it wasn't doing it. No, I have gone up there before when he's come out and done it successfully, but I don't want to. Oh shit! What's he doing? Don't want to pocket up. Running into walls is annoying. So I can only actually get the paintings that are in here because I'm on my own. God, if I'd have been, it's gutting, if I'd have been with there, would have probably up to about maybe 2.5, 2.7 million would have been looking at. Maybe. I mean, I don't think I've ever had it higher than 2.3 or 2.4. I don't think I've ever had it higher than that.
In my experience, you can also find the key.
As I said, I can't go into all the other lockups either because you need 2 people, don't you? So I can't do them anyway. I'm full anyway now, so I am full.
It would be rude not to check the safe, I think.
Yep, there, keypads.
Okay, the
So
fingerprint scanner.
1,
Try to
2,
break out the tool we borrowed from
2,
the head of
3,
cybersecurity.
2,
Remember,
3,
it picks
4.
up fragments of previous scans. You just have to cycle through them to match the target print.
1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and right, there you go. So I can't go in the other room that's down there together because there's only me.
So close.
So I can only get this anyway.
Good. We made it again.
$44 6806. 44 6806.
You remember the
6806. 44 6806.
Do you have the bonds? They still have
1.6
no idea
million.
you are there.
Not really that. Well, it's not bad, I suppose, but it's not brilliant, is it? I mean,
Bad news. They have sealed the drainage pipe. You will
I've
need
been
look
used
for
to
another
believing
way
here
out
for
of there.
about no less than 1.92 million. And normally, when Sarah's here, she takes out everyone at this front corner, so I don't have to do. So when I come to it, we just go straight to the door with no fuss. But now, because she's not here,
Careful out there.
I can't get, like what she just said, the guards, I can't get rid of them. So I'm gonna have to do it on more fucking hands.
If you see anything you like on the way out, do not be shy. Help yourself.
This is the bit that I don't specifically like. Not a massive fan. Don't have the key. Oh shit, didn't I get the key? Oh shit, the bed. Oh man. I've got to find where the fucking key is. So where the hell is the key then? Depends who's got the key. Well, that's the frustrating thing, isn't it? Normally when you do this, you already have the key got, but because I don't have the key, I can't do that. That's shit. Probably not the best idea I do that. So who's got the key? Normally it's quite straightforward at this point, but seems to be that it's somewhere else.
¿Felipe le dio las llaves? No. ¿Me las tenía que dar? Lo vi hace poco.
Sí. Seguro se lo olvidó a ese pendejo.
Okay, so I got the key. Gotta be careful of the guards that are gonna come out. That was a bit of a ball ache, really, because normally you get the key at the chat before you get up the stairs. But obviously this time it decided to be somebody totally different because I'm on my own. Bit of a ball ache.
The compound is done. The only thing left to do is escape. Carry on like this and they will never know you were there. Your chosen extraction point is on your GPS now. Main docks. Go. The water is full of attack boats. You will need to be careful.
I'm not going that way.
I have to move this up.
This is the safest, most straightforward way to do this. I mean, experienced or not, you go the other way. Yeah, you could probably do it, very likely. But you're just risking losing money, because even if you succeed, every shot that you receive, you lose money. So I don't want to risk it, especially with 1.6 mil. I mean, it's not a wow amount of money, is it really? Not compared to what you've had before. I mean, when you're going together, 1.9, 2 million, 2.1 million, 2.3.
Just like last time.
So 1.6 on your own isn't wow factor really, but going to the extraction point, I could do it, very likely. I'd probably make it. 7 in 10 I'd make it, but I probably wouldn't make it with 1649 515, so I'm not taking that chance. But it's been great to do this anyway, talking through it, unedited, unchanged, just straightforward. We'll see how long I managed to do it in. Did it on hard mode, so I might hopefully have got the elite challenge. Maybe. We'll see. See, this happens. Maybe I'm going too deep. I think that's what it is. Bugger it. I think we've gone too deep. That's it. That happened to me once in the first time, and I thought, shit, how come I'm dying? There's no choppers near me. And then I worked out, over time, it's because you're too deep. Just swimming along in the abyss now. Oh, I managed that away. Is it done? Have I succeeded? Yes. I don't know if I managed the elite challenge, but let's see. I didn't fail no hacks. Bank was full. See if I did it in 15. $1.4 because they took their fee. Oh yeah. Hey, got a bit more. Whoopie doo! I got a little bit more. Hooray! Oh, nearly 101. Bloody hell. So yeah, that's it. So at least I've done this. I've soloed it, recorded before the changes come, and at least this will be a keepsake for myself to look back on. Depending on what the changes might not be that different, who knows? But at least I've done it and I've recorded it before the changes come. Bearing in mind I only started on this April this year, so I've only been on it for like 4 months at a push. Well, 3-4 months. And first time I was struggling a bit, and then obviously has got better at it. I think this must be well in the late 20s now. I've done it well in the late 20 times. Well in the 20s. So that's that. All by myself. Very successful. Can't complain. 1.5 million was alright, I suppose. As I say, I'm used to. Well, I suppose I'm used to getting that anyway. Because like I said before, if you go with somebody else, they get their take. Ruby will take his 2% take. The other money comes off for the other part of the take. So if you go in there and you come out with 2.3 million, you end up coming on 1.5, 1.6 anyway. So that's probably what I've got on my own. So it's not really any different with someone who's on your own. Unless you're with more, obviously, then that makes a difference. But no, that's alright. Yeah, that's been a success. All well and good. I hope you have enjoyed watching this video and you've liked it. I don't know how long it's took me exactly. I will obviously find out when I stop it and see what's what. But I think I will just get my mechanic to bring me a matey car, and then I will be on my way. And I will bid farewell to you all.
What you want? Some wheels?
I think I'm going to go for... Where is it? It's not in there.
I'll bring it by. Alright, I'll get back to work.
Yep, and then I'll be on my way, and I will bid you all farewell. Which way is it going to come? That way? Always behind you, opposite where you're facing. Okay, everyone. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you all later.